But it's day 2 of Expedition 2. What?
Day 2 of Expedition 1.
Expedition 1, day 2. Tired as all you know what. But we did make the second classic cocktail. This is called a Coppermine Mule, and like a Moscow Mule, but this is kind of in honor of the Finns who worked in so many of the copper mines up in Gordon, east of Gordon, Wisconsin, up in northern Wisconsin. Lots of Finns worked in those copper mines. Actually going to post a picture of a Finnish-style cabin we found in Solon Springs. Coppermine Mule is Solon Springs vodka, all right? What remaining ice cubes we had, they didn't last long, man. It's so hot. The very dregs of our ice. But Solon Springs vodka, cranberry juice instead of lime juice, which I think is an improvement, frankly, and some ginger beer. And it went down quick. Tomorrow we do Big Fish Trap Rapids. This is a little view of what we went through today. I would say about 20 of those guys on the way down. The one that caused us the trouble, his name's Scott's Rapids. So I'm going through, I thought I had a pretty good plan. Thread the needle between 2 big rocks. Looked like it would work pretty well. Unfortunately, between the 2 big rocks, hidden away from sight, was a big rock under the water, and it bumped me too hard to the left, and it all went south from there. And south as in down the river. Lost my paddle. We had a backup paddle. Al had a backup paddle, so that was good. And many other things floated down the river. We actually were able to recover everything else except for the paddle. Let's hope tomorrow's adventure isn't as dramatic. The biggest problem is the low water. We had to walk a lot of those rapids. And we got past County T Bridge, and we thought, yeah, those rapids look kind of mean up there.
What's that movie where he goes, "You made the wrong choice"?
You made the wrong choice. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Last Crusade. You chose poorly. You chose poorly. We saw a little channel. We thought, hey, let's go down this little channel. It looks clear. And as far as we could see, no rapids or anything. It's like that's an alternative to all these really bad rapids. Okay, let's do that. Well, that turned out to be the big mistake. It got very narrow, couldn't float, had to walk, and walking through that was sheer torture. We walked and we walked probably about 100, 200 yards.
We walked a quarter mile.
It was a way, and then we get to a big log jam. The water's going underneath all the water, or all the logs, and forget it. We were done. We were done. We thought we might have been camping out there, but we persevered, portaged around the big log jam, walked another 100 yards down the creek, and finally were able to float out of there. Yeah, it looks inviting, but it's a trap. It's a trap. History along the way. Saw the Coppermine Dam, saw Staples Logging Camp area. There's an interesting dike that was built not too far from there to divert water.
The old Gibson cabin.
Saw the old Gibson cabin. We didn't stop at any of these things because of my accident and the water.
Yeah, well, generally
that
at this portion of the river
hour.
doesn't leave you the luxury of just laying in the boat. Every 2-3 minutes, you got to have your eyes in the water, or you're going to be hitting this stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think our Magic Mike show here is over for now, and we will go ahead and post this. We have no signal here. I have no signal. Al has just a bare signal. So Facebook Live just ain't going to cut it. We'll post this tomorrow, though. Have a good night, folks. I know I'll sleep well because I am more tired than I think I've ever been in my life. In my life. See you later.